Broadway's House of Cards. He also runs the fabled British theater company. He's the artistic director of the Old Vic. And Spacey is out with a new documentary. It's called Now in the Wings on a World Stage, which highlights the company's international tour of Shakespeare's Richard III.
I've trusted that if I just go out and however I am that day, whatever mood I'm in, blue or if I'm incredibly happy, doesn't matter. I start there. There is a remarkable thing that happens, which is that I just let the play take me, and it always does.
Kevin Spacey, good morning to you.
Good morning. You don't have hat hair, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I know, I was so worried. And thank you for putting a little saliva to get the flyaways down.
Anything to help.
You know, I watched the documentary last night, and I think one of the things that's interesting about it, it's almost the show behind the show. It follows this traveling theater company literally around the world. Why did you think this is a good story for a documentary?
Well, it's very unique now for an entire company to go around the world. I think maybe it's been about 35 years or so since a company of actors have traveled. We went across 3 continents. We did 12 cities around the world. It was an incredible opportunity. And also because it was a unique experience, because the Bridge Project is what we called this, was a combination of 50% American actors and 50% British actors coming together to see if we could do classic work and it wouldn't suck.
Very, and it does not, I might add. Very unusual for Shakespeare to get the Americans and the Brits together. People have said about this role of Richard III, which you play, is that it has nearly killed people.
Yeah, it's a monster.
Why?
Well, you have to understand, it's a very early play of Shakespeare's, and he had not yet employed the device he employed much later in all of his other plays, which is to give the leading actor breaks. So out of something like 24 scenes in the play, the character of Richard's in 22 of them. And so it is a monster to do night after night after night. And also because the character is deformed, I also had to do this physical transformation where I had a brace on my leg, it was turned inside, I had a withered hand, I had a humpback. So it's physically very demanding as well, although you wouldn't notice it because I'm laughing on the floor there in that little thing.
I know, you don't look in pain, but for much of the play, you do look in pain. Let's talk about House of Cards. I mean, you've really brought binge watching into the mainstream. Are you proud of that as part of your repertoire?
Well, I think people were binging even on box sets, but what we've done for the first time is released an entire series at once, which has never happened before, and it's been kind of cool to see that audiences like to be in control. They like to be able to treat it like a book. They put it down when they want to put it down. They pick it up when they want to pick it up.
2 quick things. 1981, Old Playbill, your first professional stage appearance.
Oh, yes.
Production of Henry IV. I think we have the picture.
Oh, fantastic. And by the way, look down at the far, that's me in the far left corner.
Yeah.
And just above me is Val Kilmer.
Wow.
Both making our New York stage
really quick, they're
debuts.
telling me to rip one more picture.
Yeah.
Just discuss the tie we're about to see, bow tie.
It's very subtle, don't you think?
It looks really
as subtle
good.
as the hat you had on a little while ago.
Exactly. Kevin Spacey, thank you. The documentary is in select.